and he's coming up to the stage right now. These young people gonna come and they're gonna do a performance, part of their play, and I want y'all to welcome them. Come to the stage right now is Bruce Robinson, Emmett Till, woo, now I should have practiced that, I'm sorry. Emmett Till, yeah, and Carol, come up to the stage, they're gonna perform part of their play. I'm sorry, next time I'll pronounce your name right.
Okay, my name is Bruce Robinson, and I thank BlackandNobel for having me here. Thank you. I run a youth theater. It is young black kids from the age of, the youngest is 7, and the oldest is 16 of our current troupe. 25 years we've been doing this. We teach kids how to dance and especially how to act. We do not scream, we do not audition, we train. And we train them hard. I'm vicious as a teacher. I was a professional actor myself, traveled all around the world doing plays, and worked with some of the good ones. So I went back to the community and I want to help these kids because theater saved me from the streets and the gangs that I was doing in the 60s. Theater provided like freedom, those kinds of things. So we wanted to give back. So one of our current shows is called Marching to Freedomland. It's about the civil rights movement. We bring it back for the kids who were never there and for the grandparents and parents who were there to remind them what our people have gone through and what we've achieved. Something unimaginable 50 years ago when it started. Now, this section we're going to do, Emmett, he's been with us since he was 5. He's 9 now. And this is a guest artist, Miss Carolyn Bryant. They're going to do an excerpt from Marching to Freedomland, The Tragedy of Emmett Till. I ain't going to say any more about it because we're going to let them do it. And so without any further ado, we give you Fresh Editions Youth Theater in The Tragedy of Emmett Louis Till.
I didn't want him to go, but he begged me to let him.
Come on, Mama. Please, please. They came down here to see us. I want to go down there to see them. Please.
He wanted to visit his cousin, but I told him, Emmett, baby, muddy Mississippi is not like it is here in Chicago. You have got to carry yourself the right way down there. But Emmett had so much pride. So much pride. He said,
Come on, Mama. This is 1955. Now I ain't going to act like no sissy.
I didn't want him to go.
I had a good time down there at first. I stayed at my Uncle Mo's place. I spent a lot of time with my cousins. I had been carrying around a picture of this white girl. I told my cousins she was my girlfriend. I was just teasing them because they acted so scared of white people all the time.
I showed him over and over again what to do, how to act with the white people down there. If any white person talks to you, no matter how young, you say,
Yes, sir.
Or,
No, sir.
You never look a white person straight in the eye. But the most important thing, Emmett, is if you have to get down on your hands and knees to a white person, do it willingly.
One of my cousin's friends dared me to go into that store and talk to the white lady who worked there. I said, sure. I wasn't afraid to talk to nobody. I mean, nobody.
I worried every day. Prayed that my baby would be safe.
Those men who came and got me said that I sassed the lady who worked in the store. But I didn't. I just didn't talk to her like I was some slave. That's all. I just talked to her like I was just as good as she was. Just as good.
Those men came and got my baby, kidnapped him from his Uncle Mose's place. When Uncle Mose tried to stop them, they asked him how old he was. When he answered 64, they said, if you want to live to be 65, you'll get out of our way.
They took me to the shed, and they beat me, and they beat me, and they beat me. They beat me with clubs, shovels, and with their fists. They kept shouting at me, say you're sorry, nigga, say you're sorry. Beg, nigga, beg. But I wouldn't. But they kept on beating me. I wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
I wouldn't beg.
They looked all over for him.
They took me to the river and made me strip.
And wrapped barbed wire around his head.
Then that man, the husband of the wife, who worked in the store, put a gun to my head and said, you still think you just as good as me? I looked up at him and said, yeah.
My baby's body was found floating in the Tallahatchie River. His eye had been ripped out. His skull had been crushed in. He had been shot through the head, which had swollen 3 times its normal size. He no longer even had a face, just a horrible mass of swollen, twisted flesh, and the men that did it walked free. He was my son, my baby. His name was Emmett Till. He was 14 years old, and he was brutally murdered August 28, 1955 in Money, Mississippi, because he knew
In my heart
that he was just as good as anybody.
Thank you. Just want to say that our show opens, it's 12 kids. Amatadi is not the youngest. I have younger kids that will go out there and will do as will see us. Next Friday until March 10th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday's 8 o'clock, Saturday and Sunday's at 3. And it's very reasonable. There are flyers on the paper. And thank you again. Thank you again.
Powerful. Give it up for him one more time, man. You seem like a great teacher, I can tell. You seem like you're real
for a
stern.
long time, and I deal with the knuckleheads too, and half they fly when I'm through with them.
Yeah, I can tell you seem like a great
I
teacher.
came from the same background. Because you come from a disadvantaged background, you don't have to have a disadvantaged mind and soul.
Absolutely.
We stand on the shoulders of kings and queens.
Absolutely. And taking even a step further, even at disadvantage, even that term, that's only relative, you know what I mean? Because what looks disadvantage to a lot of people is very advantage to us. You
That's
know?
right.
If our mother's holding it down in the African American community, when they see an absentee father, see the father, they call it disadvantage. But a lot of times, or sometimes, that's even better. You know what I mean? I know I was raised by a mother and somewhat of a father, but I wasn't disadvantaged at all. Went to college, I got a master's degree in chemical engineering. I wasn't disadvantaged at all, and I never would even think that like that about myself. And that's the way that we got to look at it, you know what I mean? We all in some advantage point. It's the way, it's how you react to things. So, give it up to them one more time, man. That was great, man. That was great. Can you do something with him? I don't think you can. I don't think you can handle him, man. That's gonna be your biggest challenge, boy.
The only thing I can say is I've had them come with me, and people can't believe how they develop.
Get with it, man. Get with it.
Doesn't matter. Again, our kids in their veins of kings and queens and
Right.
princes and princesses. So
I would love to see that.
Just gotta get to it, that's all. And the thing about, don't talk about kids that can't we handle, it's the adults, because the kids wouldn't be the way they are unless we did what we do.
That's true. That's
You
true.
know,
You got that?
Adults, not kids. Our kids are great.
You're right.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna keep this show moving.
Right off the Broadway sub stop, Philadelphia, PA. Shot so loud you would think it was a club spot. African Americans, although we all over the web, we the hood librarians. We ship to prisons too. We reach out and deliver to those that's bitten too, but it's more than a bookstore. You want it, we got it. Mixtapes, DVDs, and culture products. BlackandNobel got our hands in a lot of projects. We welcome all to come build. The energy is positive. And remember, other teams is awake and conscious. Come through and experience this place of knowledge. They say they'll put it in a book if they wanna hide it from us, but we got them books so you can buy it from us. Something to read while you on a train or riding the bus. Get your read on, food for thought, get your eat on. BlackandNobel, I buy my books at BlackandNobel. BlackandNobel, I buy my books at BlackandNobel. BlackandNobel, I buy my books at BlackandNobel. BlackandNobel, I buy my books at BlackandNobel.